This article comes from Investors Business Daily. Even Warren Buffett loses billions on four bank stocks. Berkshire Hathaway is suffering a $12.6 billion loss on 15 of its worst performing U.S. listed stocks this year, based on the dollar value of current holdings. 6 of his 15 worst performers this year on a dollar amount are in the financial sector. Buffett's commitment to Bank of America stock is costing him now how much? More than $4 billion this year. Berkshire owns 12.6% of the bank, outranking even ETF giant Vanguard with its 7.6% stake. The only stock Berkshire Hathaway is down nearly as much as Bank of America in dollars is Chevron. Other bank holdings are hitting Berkshire Hathaway too. Berkshire Hathaway still owns nearly 10% of Ally Financial, a bank with a large auto loan business. Buffett's holdings company now only owns less than 1% of U.S. Bancorp, one of the many dogs has been unloading. Berkshire Hathaway started selling shares of the bank mid last year and dumped nearly all of the shares in late 2022. Similarly, Berkshire Hathaway now only owns 3.1% of the Bank of New York Mellon. Berkshire Hathaway has been reducing its position in the bank since 2018. So this is the list of the biggest dollar value losers this year for Berkshire Hathaway, and you can see Coca-Cola ranks number 3, currently at a loss of 1.3 billion. Other notables, got Liberty Cirrus, 0.5%, Snowflake, 0.03 billion. Alright, so what does this all mean for Berkshire Hathaway? Let's go to the charts. And this is the Berkshire Hathaway, A shares. We're going to go to the monthly chart. And on the monthly chart, I see a bunch of wicks at the 400,000. 400,000. So I would anticipate if price got back down to these lows, which are the October lows, June low, September low, price should at least react and pull back if price gets back down here. Alright, let's go to the weekly chart. And you can see price is now respecting a weekly downtrend line. And if price continues to decline this coming week, we are going to fill this gap at 441,872. But I'm more interested to see how far price can go down. Let's go to the, we were on the daily chart. So this is a, excuse me, this is a daily chart. We wanted to look at the weekly chart. And on the weekly chart, I can see, price appears to want to break out of this range. Now, what's interesting is that on the weekly chart, price did close below these pivot lows. So, is it a breakout to the downside? This week will tell us a lot more information. Now, going to the daily chart. Price is respecting this daily short-term downtrend line. More than likely the gap is going to get filled. Let's go to the 4-hour chart to see if there's any buyers at any particular level. Okay, so I'm going to say if Berkshire Hathaway.A shares gets down to 400,000, this will be a buying opportunity. Why? Well, you had a double bottom, but it came on high volume. So to me, this level says that there are buyers that are willing to bid up price. So let's go back to the daily chart. Alright, you got a nice W pattern, and then we were off to the races. Let me go back to the 4-hour chart to see if alright, so there's a nice 4-hour sell level at 460,000. For our sellers at 460,000. Now this could be a bull trap, and what I mean by that, let's just go back to the daily chart. If price was to move higher and close above this downtrend line, perhaps it would be met with sellers to push price further down. If we continue to see turmoil in the bank sector, then price may not have the opportunity to pull back. Let's see what happens this week, as we also have the US Fed's decision on rate hikes or not. That's going to play a major part with the bank sector. Also, we have the continued saga with Credit Suisse, and that's going to also play a pivotal role in the next leg, up or down, for the bank sector, which will affect Berkshire Hathaway. And don't forget about oil. Oil's now at 66 due to all the bank sector drama. If oil continues to dip, I have a short-term price target at $64. Then we're going to see Berkshire continue to decline. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, and please like the video.